Hey all YouTubers and subscribers, this is Try76. Good afternoon. Well, it is 6:04. Okay, here's an update. Okay, took Jim to the doctor's. He's actually released, but on light duty, but they have none, so he's still off. However, what I thought was an infection, because of the way the cut was, on the very tip, part of his underneath, how can I say this gently, partly underneath his skin, they did not stitch. So needless to say, it was like the fatty part of your finger was showing through. He clipped that. I gotta dress it, every day. But it's still tender. Of course, he's still on, his medicine. He's finishing up his antibiotics, but no infection. No infection. Okay. What I thought was an infection is definitely not. He said it was just the way it was all cut. That was at 11 o'clock this morning. Then we ran over to St. George, my old factory. And I did get to go back in my old department. And everything's there except for some things I noticed missing, like a desk, the lockers where we kept the tools and the bits and the saws and, the sharpening stones and all that. It was dark there because I guess they had a bad flood, and the flood kind of wiped out the electric and stuff, so they didn't have any electric or anything like that. But it felt good. It was like one of them things where you have a lot of pride in doing what you were doing, but you loved your job but didn't like the people. That's just the way that was out there. But it felt good to go through the factory again and reminisce a little bit and see what's changed and what hadn't, So I had that opportunity today. So I did take some pictures. Jim's boss loaned me her camera, so I did get some pictures, So when she gets them developed, she said she'll give them to me, which is only 2 shots. But I did come across some of my pictures that I had taken at the factory, and of the guys and everything, in my department. So I'll be putting them up. Okay, we spent a good while there. Let's see, we went out to eat for lunch because by the 11 o'clock was the doctor's appointment. Noontime rolled around and we had to eat. So, and so we stopped and we had lunch. Then I stopped back to see one of the guys was on my crew. That was an enjoyable visit. So him and I chatted for about another hour or two. I went to his home, and so I haven't seen Sam since I left the factory, and he was telling me all about the rumors about the place opening up and stuff, and I told him, and of course he's been laid off for 13 months, so he found another job after the plant closed down, but then they laid everybody off permanently there too, so I hope he will do well. He did give me his phone number again, so I can keep in touch with him. So that was a nice visit. And then, of course, Jim took his film down that he took down at the park the other day. Believe this or not, no pictures come out, not a one. Okay. So I'm assuming. This is what I'm assuming. I'm putting the scientific factor involved here instead of something supernatural. I'm assuming there's something wrong with this camera. Okay? So we're going to buy another roll of film. We're going to test it out and see if that is the case. Now, he does have another really good camera around here somewhere. I've seen it, but I don't know where it's at right now. Okay? It's one of those things where, should I get it out now or should I just wait till later, blah, blah, blah. So we went there. That was another hour waiting around, and then by this time, he's getting hungry. I'm not, because we had a very big lunch, And so we went out to eat. He did, rather. I just wanted a Pepsi. That's all. I was just so thirsty. And it's gorgeous up here. So I come back to mounds of email, which I figured I would. BNS, thank you for the very nice comment. Very nice. Thank you very much. I try to be good. This is my nature. This is what a Christian woman's supposed to be. This is the way it is, you know. I'm just me. You know, I can't be anybody else. I'm just me. I think I know myself pretty well. By being 55 right now, yeah, I should, you know. So thank you very much for that very nice compliment. Mac, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I want subscribers to see it because all they see is me as the demonologist, me as the investigator, me as the exorcist, and I thought it would be refreshing to be able to make a video of something more positive than negative, because like I said before, I don't like what I do, but you know what, this is what I'm called to do, and this is the way it is. So I'm glad you both enjoyed it and everything, and I appreciate you guys giving me very much of a lady's compliment, because you guys are very much gentlemen. Okay, let's see. Oh, first thing this morning at the doctor's office, they had the TV on, and we lost a very good actor yesterday, I guess, and that was Patrick Swayze. And as y'all know, I have his autograph here, you know, and I'm going to cherish this because he was special. Arrogant, but special, you know. So he was a, you know, he was a fine actor. So I'm kind of saddened by that because he is my age, and he's from Carolina, and his family is humble, you know, and that means a lot there too. So I'm sad to see him go, but of course I feel that he is in a much better place than we are right now, because, you know, there is much greater out there waiting for us later on in life, you know. But I was shocked because Jim and I, well, we were waiting to go in to see the doctor. We were talking, you know, and stuff, and so I'll cherish that picture I have. I've gotten like 5 or 6 that already passed, but I will not sell them because they mean too much. There's more of a sentimental thing there, because these are people I like as actors and everything. So, but that was my day. I'm going to be making another video to a friend of mine, Jackie, and she wrote me. She's doing a lot of research. That poor girl, I'll tell you what. She works night shift, and I don't want her breaking her back doing this, you know. And she's just like all into this. And I got mounds of email from her. Oh yes, before I get off of here, you know, y'all know I sent for some holy water from Jerusalem. Now I have to go somewhere else because they only sell in bulk. Okay, so the cross that I had ordered, I ordered 2 crosses. Yeah, and they can't ship them to me. So I got to hunt for it. And I went to, believe it or not, I went over where the old factory was at, went into that town to the Catholic Church. It was locked up. So, like Jim said, after today, there's something going on here why I'm not to get to holy water. So, that did me in. I'm not running around trying to find a Catholic church that's open with holy water. So, I guess I'll have to reorder that. What I ordered yesterday is, I did order nard, the Lily of the Valley Mac. So, I'm anxious to get it. It should be here in a couple of days. So, but anyway, this is try 76, and trust me, I'm tired from driving because Jim can't drive yet, and fighting all this traffic all day, and all this running around. But I you know, I hope I look alright. I've looked worse, I'm sure. I know I have. So, alright, this is try 76, signing off. And Jackie, look for my video because there's a lot of questions you asked. So instead of sitting right now and typing it out, I'm going to go ahead and make a video. Alright, talk to y'all soon.